And I'm Michelle Russo. Today is Wednesday, November 21st, the day before Thanksgiving.
One of the main controversies here at the convention is how the Republican Party feels about abortion. Lynn University transformed their campus for the final presidential debate. Occupy Orlando protesters gathered here at the Orange County Administration Building to mark the one-year anniversary of Occupy Wall Street.
On Saturday's game against Missouri, an unexpected intruder walked onto the middle of the football field during a timeout. Yeah, that's right, Alexa. Earlier this week, UCF hosted the annual book sale at the campus library. As I said, it'll be a perfect weekend to go outside and study for finals week. But for your weekend, Saturday's high is 79 with a low of 59. Thanks, Alexa. Thanksgiving is full of family traditions and food. So we asked students what they like to eat during Thanksgiving, and this is what they had to say. Yeah, Nicole, unfortunately, we're still feeling the heat. Even though those pumpkin spice latte just came out for fall, we're still feeling those summer temperatures. If you have a story idea or a comment about something you've seen here on Nightly News, email us at nightlynews@ucf.edu. Este viernes vamos a tener un experto de seguridad de UCF en nuestro estudio para dar consejos. Gracias por su atención. Nos vemos en UCF Nightly News. UCF professor Dr. Jacinta Gao says the number of fatal overdoses related to legal drugs outnumbers the deaths caused by street drugs like cocaine and heroin. She says the grant will help fund research to evaluate new prescription drug standards related to medicine distribution. She says the goal of her research is to find a way to put an end to pill mills.
A pill mill is generally defined as a place where people can go to get medication that they don't necessarily need.
Gao says oxycodone caused nearly 2,000 deaths in 2011. She plans to find a way to help regulate how many pills are being dispensed and distributed. But UCF student Cody Hughes says people will still find ways to use these drugs.
Drugs are still going to find their way to the street. So unless you eradicated every single pill out there, there's still going to be a problem.
UCF Doctor of Pharmacy Javier Moore says if they think a prescription is counterfeit, they will contact the provider and have the option not to fill it.
It is unfortunate that you have some healthcare professionals who are writing prescriptions for this sole purpose, because it's contributing to that disease and it's just contributing to their pocket.
In Orlando, Michelle Russo, UCF Nightly News.
Dozens of tents filled an empty lot next to an Army-Navy surplus store. The Tampa Police Department designated the area specifically for protesters. They called the area Romneyville. Protesters are gathering from across the nation here in Tampa, hoping for change. Romneyville coordinator Bruce Wright says he's here because he thinks the government isn't giving them enough money.
We're here to underscore the problems of poverty, homelessness, and unemployment, and to speak to the issues that neither party's talking about.
Wright says most of the protesters who camped out are homeless, unemployed, or poor. A protester at Romneyville thinks rallies like this one will catch the government's attention.
Hell yeah, they're gonna listen. You put 1 million people in the streets and they say we're just not gonna move and stall traffic until you listen, or you write it down as a proposal, have people sign it.
A convention attendee says most of the protesters stayed away from the convention because the police heavily monitored the area.
It's their right to protest, and we respect that. And, you know, they just need to do their homework.
Tampa authorities expected thousands of protesters to show up, but they only saw about 300. In downtown Tampa, Michelle Russo, UCF Nightly News.
People watching the final presidential debate from the Lynn University soccer field responded to both candidates at the Red, White, and View event. But event decorator and owner of Atlas Party Rental, Randy Weschler, says she is still not sure who she will vote for.
I am an independent, undecided voter, so I've been paying attention to what's going on in the debates, and it's an important year.
Atlas Party Rental employees decorated the debate and the exclusive Red, White, and View event for people watching the debate at Lynn University. But Weschler says even though this is the final debate, there are still a lot of unanswered issues.
I have a lot of different hats that I wear, and neither candidate right now is giving me exactly what I want to hear.
The election is less than 2 weeks away, and early voting begins this Sunday, October 28th. In Boca Raton, Michelle Russo, UCF Nightly News.